Yep. Ding ding, let's go. This is Mr. Mike. The concept of and the reality of glass caves. If you don't know already, look into The Allegory of the Cave by Plato, or Plato's Cave, Plato. This concept that you don't know of your restrictions. You don't know that you're in the cave. You're swayed by the illusions and the delusions in the cave, including but not limited to seeing shadow puppets, thinking that that's the thing. Feel free to look into, I think his name is Robert Anton Wilson, R-A-W. He's one of the ones that is famous for saying the map is not the territory, the shadow puppets are not the figure, the projections are illusory, you're delusional, you're in delusion if you're hook, line, and sinker for the propaganda, for the puppet shows, for the representations of what is real and true, and not the actual reality and truth. So there you go. That's in a summarization. That's what we're talking about with the caves in general. So, and this is going into my concept of glass caves. The child in the glass cave. You can imagine your heart and soul as an inner child. And the inner child is a concept in psychology. If you don't know, now you know. The inner child, the heart and soul, synonymous. There is an inner child, an inner self that for most people, for 99+% of the people, has been banished, ignored, malnourished, etc. Because we're so busy, we're so concerned with the externals of survival and relationships and upkeep, and the internals of our incessant, egoic, narcissistic, at times at least, neurotic mind, keeping us busy in the internals, keeping us busy in the externals. It's a crapshoot. Long story short, it really is. Your child is in caves within caves. And as I refer to this child, this inner child, I'm essentially talking about you, about I, about us. We're in these caves, but there is hope yet, because these caves are made out of glass. So at any given point, the light, in this analogy, we're saying sunlight still comes through glass, but layers and layers and layers. We'll just say like layer, open space, gap, another layer, open space, gap, another layer. It's not just like, sheets and sheets, layers and layers of ice, let's just say. Because, soon enough, no light will be shining through. So we'll say glass, space, glass, space, glass. So glass caves upon caves upon caves upon caves. Light still shines through, but not much. given how many caves that you are within. We naturally are breaking through caves here and there. Breaking through, whether we get through it harmlessly or get scuffed up, get cuts, get bruises, get gashes, broken bones, etc. Figuratively and perhaps literally, whether it be just breaking out of a toxic situation, relationship, job, anything like that, breaking through a mental whirlwind, mental caves, just spiraling, just breaking through things like that, going from mostly pessimistic to neutral, or maybe going mostly neutral to slightly optimistic, whatever. Mentally, emotionally, physically, breaking through. We've been doing it already, but there are plenty more, and I will speak from plenty of experience. There are plenty more. There is hope yet. Not to say that anyone should rely on hope or even give it any sort of credence beyond the fact that we as humans can have successes, can have utter failures, and the ability to try again, right? So you don't even need to call it hope if you think that hope is too hokey. Just the ability, the wherewithal to try again. So, these glass caves. These glass caves, there are many of them. But each time you shatter a cave, more light comes in. The analogy is light, but what you get viscerally, existentially, mentally, emotionally, soulfully, what you get is more aliveness, more clarity, a better perception, deeper perception, more depth in general, depth of character, depth of heart and soul, experience, more wisdom. So you could see this as a two-way street, where you could see it as you get more wisdom, more caves are being shattered. More caves are being shattered, you get more wisdom. So the intentionality can be from multiple angles, essentially. You could intend to yourself, I want to be more wise. I want to be less bamboozled. I want to live a more real, a more true, honest life. I don't like being fooled. I don't want to be fooled anymore. So there's the intentionality right there. Or you can approach it as, I want more light. I want more life. I want more aliveness. I want more clarity of soul. Right? So whatever your intentionality, this is what's going on. Clarity of soul, depth of wisdom, to essentially summarize. I'm sure I'll perfect that core message right there, that core intentionality. But that's what it is. Clarity of soul, depth of aliveness. The more alive you are, the deeper aliveness that you can experience, well, it speaks for itself. I gotta go to my day job. So, much respect to you, Much respect to us. Much respect to this multi-layered, multi-dimensional, physical, non-physical playground. Much respect to us surviving it and deepening our bravery, our boldness in the sport, in the playing of life, in the deeper, further clarifying of soul. Much respect. The deeper and deeper boldness, aliveness, confidence, sportiness, wisdom of playing life. This is Mr. Mike. Check out my other content, my books, my spoken word. I'll make audiobooks in due time. Catch me with a one-on-one powwow, any and all of that. This is Mr. Mike. Catch you later.